banking and economics, and she's back home to get a job in the Gambia, but we will talk about doing a part-time something for the Fatu show, inshallah. Well, I have the Peace Corps here. I have Jeffrey Kanish. He's the country director of the Peace Corps here in the Gambia. And Katie, yes. Welcome to Fatu show. You can take a seat. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for coming. And yes, I have Jeffrey Kanish, who is the country director, and Katie Clifford is a Peace Corps volunteer. Katie has a Gambian name, and that's Fatu Jame. Fatu Jame is her Gambian name, and Peace Corps is 50 years globally and 45 years in the Gambia. That right. Means like 5 years after it started, Gambia was able to be part of the program, right?
That's right, exactly.
Okay.
Actually, the Gambian government invited Peace Corps into the country to work here.
Wow,
so we've been here ever since.
45 years ago. But first, let's talk about Peace Corps volunteer. Who are they?
Peace Corps volunteers come from all walks of life. Yeah, they're usually college graduates, and they have a certain will and desire to go out into the world and serve the United States in the best way they can, and they feel that that way is to work in the development and assisting other nations in their development.
Okay, now do they don't get paid, right? Because somebody said that they have like a stipend?
They do. They have a living allowance. That's right, yes. So this allows them to pay for transport across the country when they come back and forth to Banjul. It allows them to provide a small amount of money to contribute to the food bowl with their families in the villages. It also allows them to, buy the household goods that they need to be comfortable.
And normally, how long do they stay? Is it, how long, what's the duration?
Well, including, they have a 10-week training when they first arrive. And they undergo a cross-cultural training as well as language. And we'll talk about that a little later, I think.
Yeah.
But after that 10-week training, they're expected to serve for 24 months, for 2 years after
that's
that.
2 years.
Yeah.
Okay. And Fatu, yes, you're a Peace Corps volunteer.
Yes.
Can you tell us your experience? How does it feel like?
Well, I've been here now for 3 years.
Oh.
So I started out living in Mandinaba village near Brikama. I spent my first 3 years there, and I'm a health volunteer. So I worked with the local clinics, and we spent a lot of time in village working on promoting neem cream and, attending our CH clinic and, environmental sanitation, things like that. So, I lived with the host family, the James, and, it just you kind of become a part of the family. Like, I can speak a little language, eat out of the food bowl with them. Like, I call them mother, father, like my brothers and sisters. So, we spent, so it's kind of like I have a second family now.
So when you come over here, you don't have to eat the spaghetti bolognese, all those. You have to eat.
It takes time. When you first get here and you see the food bowl, I think most people's first thought is kind of like, But over time, it's different. Like, sometimes it might open, you might see like a fish, different things. Like, it's a much different diet than we have in America. But, over time, I think a lot of volunteers get used to it. A lot of people eat out of the food bowl, or people have their own separate bowls. So, now, most people like Benachin, Domada, Imbahal, things like that. So. Yeah,
and food is always, like when I got to Taiwan, the first time, the food, I was like, okay, yeah. I was there for like 2 weeks, so at some point I have to adapt. And I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you very much to the ambassador in Taiwan, Ambassador Jaju. He's really nice. When you were there craving for all this food from your country, and he invited me for lunch. He was really nice. I called him, and then he came over to the hotel, and the next minute he said, you're invited for lunch, and I was able to eat some super kanja and some benachin. That was really, really nice. He was like, what? I'm eating super and benachin? Thank you, Ambassador Jaju. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very, very well. So now you speak Mandinka? Ika domandina fo.
Domanding.
Hey, sai woto domandingo me ya moy wo foko.
Mandinga kama moy domanding.
Ye domandingo. Ita family juma nyon lebe steri. Mandinaba. Jame kunda.
Ha, Jame kunda.
Za njola kan yo moyle.
Njola domanding.
Emite kati.
Well, kasafum Jame. Wait, Kresam Fatu, kasafum Jame, Mandinaba Nakene.
Okay, so I'm lost. Thank you. So now, Peace Corps volunteers, how are they selected to come to Gambia?
Well, they go through
to
a
over
selection
different-
process. First,
Yeah.
they start with an application in the United States, and that application is reviewed just like when you apply to university or for a job. And the recruiters look at the different kind of qualities they have, and then they decide on where they are going to be positioned in the world. And a lot of that has
So
to
they
do...
don't have to choose where they want to go?
No, unfortunately, Peace Corps volunteers don't have a choice in where they go. Yeah, right?
Yeah, but why would somebody want to do this? Why?
Well, maybe we could ask some of the people in the
Yeah,
audience.
because you're like,
That's a-
okay, I just want to go somewhere. Why?
It's a great question.
I think there's a mic up there. We have a mic up there? Okay. Just put the mic on for them. Let them tell us. Let somebody tell us why you want to do this. Because I was thinking, it's nice over there. You could get a job and do something different.
Scott.
Yes, Scott.
Oh, hi. My name's Scott, or Bunama. I've been here for 3 years. I did 2 years up in Basse and Mansajan. I don't know, it's a great opportunity to get out there and see the world and experience another culture, and I think we're all blessed to get that opportunity from the United States government, and the Gambians have been very welcoming, so it's been a pleasant experience. And I'd like to greet Victor, Balde, Nuko, and everybody up in Mansajan.
Bunama ite ye kanjumana moy manding ko fo surwa.
Mandiko do manding and in English do manding.
Fulaka odu. Fulo man fulaka moy.
Seda.
Tana jam tam. Okay, then maybe you can pass it over to Liz. Yes.
Hi, Fatu. What do you want me to say?
Your experience. Why did you decide to be a Peace Corps volunteer?
Similar reasons to Scott. I wanted to travel. I like to travel, and I wanted to live in a different country, mostly a developing country. I mean, Gambia is very different from America, and I think some of us just wanted to experience something completely new. Just like how Gambians want to go to America for different reasons. I mean, we want to come here for our reasons.
Where
Yeah.
did you live up country?
In Dar Salami.
Where is Dar
Sandu.
Salami? It's in...
It's North Bank URR.
Okay,
It's like 20K
this is
north of
serious, huh?
Boston.
A Peace Corps volunteer is telling me where Dar Salami is. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So
it was
what local language do you speak?
I don't speak anything.
But at least you've been here 3 years. Okay, yes. Who speaks very good Mandinka here?
Oh, David.
Where's David?
He's here.
Hey.
David.
Assalamu
David
alaikum.
ibe nyadi?
Abe jano.
Yo sa ibe membe fola fu Mandinka kangola bang?
Ha,
Ya fo ite
Mandinka
bota
kango.
mingi ibe muneke kanja.
Jang.
Ha, ika muneke.
Okay, yalang mnada jang maybe sanji sabakoma.
Ha.
Follow me buli sudukoba.
Ha.
Abe base koma.
Ha.
And body maybe kari konoto koma mkata da jang.
Ha.
So sanka mbe combo lamen.
Sa ibe kombola min.
Ha, body na doku dula abe no hakatu kanifeng.
Sa
Pipeline
ibe
ma
kani
fam.
fin.
Ha,
Ibota
be
na
sitting
sutu
water
ko.
body na doku dula abe combo lamen.
Ila doku do abe min?
Abe combo lamen.
Kombola min.
Ha, combo lamen ha.
Ita kamune doku, kamune ke?
Kumburung doku. Ha,
Ha?
kumburung doku.
Komune ti?
Ha, libo.
Ay kan liyo le bo.
Ha, nado kumonyo aning nakafung kole intuluka like kumburung keso deda aning intuluka ta libola intuluka tamo fenko dunia kono or fenko gamia kono dawoda
Ha.
pru like kumburung doko yiriwa ha
Hey. Wow. Wow. This is very interesting. So saying, Birita Nathan, when you came to Gambia and you live in, where did you say, Sutukoba?
Sudukoba, yeah.
How did you cope?
What's that?
It must be, how did you cope? Because it must be different, like coming from America and then you
Yeah.
went to Sutukoba.
No, honestly, I'd like to, what Scott was saying, like we are definitely privileged and it's an absolute blessing to be able to come here or to come to any country in the world and be funded by the U.S. government, and then also be supported not just by like our fellow Peace Corps volunteers, which absolutely helps us get through difficult times, but also the nationals and